Storm Chasers, we got some stuff to get into now. These videos that I'm gonna play, one of them went viral, I want to say yesterday or night before, and then the other video I want to say went viral maybe like 5 or 6 nights ago or whatever. So we got to talk about Daystorm Powers, okay, no relation, and Natalie Nunn exposing Lemmuel Plummer, long face, Lemmuel long face Plummer, the CEO of Zeus Network. Okay, they say he's stealing, he a thief, he a liar, he a cheat. They say he doing all kinds of shit around there. Now, some of it I already told y'all. You know what I mean? Some of it I already told y'all, but some of it I know you guys didn't know. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. Let me go ahead and share the screen. All right, so this is Daystorm Powers. I think that's how you say his name. He was big on social media back in the day. I don't know where it is. He was big on social media back in the day. I want to say like 2016, 2017, I feel like 2018. And I really haven't heard much from him or seen much from him. He came up around the time, I think, Andrew Batch, the Batch King. That dude, the black Jamaican dude. Yeah, he came up around them times when they was all doing those skits on social media. I mean, B Simone, the one dude that's real tatted, I can't even think of his name. Yeah, you remember him from Vine. Yep, that's his real name. I never knew that. Yeah, but it's pronounced Daystorm. I thought it was Duststorm, you know, like Deshaun, Dawan. Hell, I went to school with a Eric. You know, I thought it was some King Batch. Thank you. I thought it was something like that, but no, it's Daystorm. I'm like, oh, okay, all right, okay. So anyway, let's go ahead and get it popping. He finna expose the shit out of Lemmy.
As y'all call him, is up on X spewing lies. But let me tell you something. Never trust tweets, only trust receipts. I'm about to break down for you the entire situation when it comes to Zeus ownership. I get a call from a good friend of mine, Lemmuel Morris. Congrats on your Emmy, by the way, my brother. Lemmuel tells me that he has a colleague named Lemmuel Plummer who wants to meet with me about starting a social network. His pitch was he wanted to start a black Netflix for influencers and call it the Social Network, which was already a Facebook movie, by the way. He offered me a good amount of equity in the company and said he was going to look out for Lemmuel for connecting us. He never looked out for Lemmuel. Now, at the time, I had the biggest series on the internet called the Cart Series. Wait, baby, don't do that. No. Had over 500 million views. It was nominated.
Do y'all remember that? I don't remember that. That just goes to show you like how social media, how like we never really forget on the internet, but at the same time, we have a short attention span. I don't remember none of that. Y'all saying no? I don't at all. Maybe I just was not on that side of the internet.
Nominated for an Emmy, 4 Streamies, winning 2. Then let me ask me, are there any other influencers I could bring on as partners? Because we needed some heavy hitters in social media for this thing to work. I said, how about I reach out to another longtime friend of mine, King Batch? He had the numbers. Lemmy agreed. Batch agreed to join. Lemmy said we need one more partner, some diversity. So Batch reached out to Jake Paul. But Jake was working on another project and said, I'll at least give y'all an episode on round 1.
Welcome to the Taj Mahal.
Then Batch said, what about another good friend of ours, Amanda Cerny? She was getting millions of views, making millions of dollars off of brand deals. We all agreed. Now, at this point, I broke down my equity so myself, Batch, and Amanda could have even equity across the board, and we all became co-founders.
I met with Daystorm, King Batch, and Amanda Cerny, who were pretty big influencers.
Yes.
And we ended up, I brought them on board.
Lemmy was supposed to be behind the scenes as the CEO, and the 3 of us were to be the face of the network, myself as the president. In the coming weeks, we started a group chat, and the founders came up with a new name for the social network. Some of the names was trash. Then one day I thought, wait, Nike was a Greek god. They were successful with their shoe and apparel line. Why don't we name ourselves after a Greek god? Let's be Zeus. So then Amanda's like, I had a dog named Zeus. Shoot, I like it.
Daystorm actually came up with the name Zeus. We were strategizing and talking about different names.
So then became the Zeus Network. In our operating agreement, Lemmy's job was to put up the money for the first round of content, which he'd get back soon as we launched. Myself, Batch, and Amanda's job was to use our audience and our face and our likeness to blow up the company and give it a legitimate name. Lemmy's like, look guys, I'm a nobody, and you guys have the influence and celebrity to make this work. So that summer, we went hard as hell.
Zeus just came out today. You on this book, nigga, you gonna die. At what point did you hear me say Zeus, man?
Or give them a free series on Zeus if they promote the app. Lemmy promised all of them that they would get a percentage of the subscriptions. They didn't get a dime. So approaching the launch of Zeus, Lemmy calls me up crying, talking about the whole network about to go under because I ran out of money. I physically went into the office that entire summer and edited 4 series for Zeus. Then I put up $135,000 of my own money, paying for Bad Escorts, Caught Season 2, and 4 other creative series. Now, bear in mind, contractually, we weren't supposed to put up any money. But Lemmy said, I'm gonna pay you back as soon as Zeus launches and we're profitable. Now, every show on Zeus has music in the background, but keep in mind, we had no more budget for music. So I called in another favor from my good friend Tommy Brown and Franks, and I said, yo, we need beats for Zeus. They done produced everything from Ariana Grande to Justin Bieber. Tommy gave us over 1,000 beats with a promise from Lemmy that they'd get paid back once Zeus was profitable.
Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. So you see, that's how now we're seeing how that network really got started. It was just a bunch of favors being called. It was literally just a bunch of favors being called in. So Lemmy Head didn't want to, he didn't have no money like that. But come on, Lemmy Head, your daddy is a whole pastor. We broke that down before. Lemmuel Plummer's father is a whole pastor. So you mean to tell me y'all didn't take none of the church's money? Y'all didn't have none of the church's money to put behind this shit? Yeah, I remember some of the shows on Zeus Network in the beginning. Like, I remember that one model dude, like, he had a show. I think B. Simone had a show, but I didn't really start watching Zeus Network until The Conversation. I remember The Conversation with Ray J, The Conversation with A1 and Lyrica Mama, Johnson's Cabaret, damn, it's a couple more I'm forgetting, but you know something. But you see, the crazy thing is, when the network first starts, those first shows really be the best. Like, reality shows really work the best when it's like gritty and everybody broke. Once everybody start getting some money, the reality shows don't hit the same. Yes, Masika and oh my God, when they was fighting, Masika and Hazel E. Yes, I remember that. I think that was right after Hazel E had her baby. I think she was still with her husband then. Oh, I remember that Masika and Hazel E was going, they still hate each other to this fucking day. Remember Natalie and no, was it Natalie and Tommy? No, it was Natalie and Red. Remember they was fighting? Oh my God. And then it was Tommy and Tommy and Akbar B. Yeah. And I remember Tommy said, I'm done talking. Akbar said, you done talking, Tommy? And Tommy said, check, please. The Conversation was everything. Low key, if somebody recreate that shit on YouTube, that shit could be big. It's some motherfuckers on YouTube need to have that conversation, but they literally gonna be fighting for it. Yes, Bobby Lights and the guy in the wheelchair. Yes, Ray J and Princess. Remember, that was a 3-part series. That was a 3-part series. The Ray J one and Princess one was real good. Oh my God. Now it's just it's so dark over there now, but beforehand it was really light and fun.
they never got paid. We understood that Zeus couldn't just be successful in social media, and we needed a partner in traditional media. So I talked to my boy Fonz, and he links me with Tiffany, who works at SAG-AFTRA. Zeus ended up signing a historic deal as the first social platform to partner with SAG-AFTRA. And because of this partnership, I was also able to get a lot of the creators and actors their SAG card because they had shows and series on Zeus. And Lemmy ended up stabbing SAG-AFTRA in the back, by the way. This is why I say don't trust tweets, only trust receipts. Let's keep it going. Now, since Zeus was a new platform and app, there was a lot of bugs that needed fixing. Now, our original tech partner, Nick, warned Lemmy that there was going to be some bugs and problems on launch day. But Lemmy ain't listen for shit. With his Napoleon complex, him and Nick used to get into it. So we throw this big-ass launch party in LA. We had ice sculptures, DJs, red carpet, big screens. Amanda bit the bullet and did this big-ass deal with Diageo for half her rate so we could have Ciroc as a sponsor. We was in it.
It came together. We're doing our pre-launch party, so coming out July 13th. I'm super stoked.
On launch day, all the creators who had a show on the platform promoted the hell out of Zeus, and over 45,000 people joined the platform that day. So now we on Easy Street until the next day we get a call from our tech partner, Nick, who said there was a glitch in the system and everybody got into Zeus for free. We had to boot everybody out of Zeus and ask them to rejoin for the subscription price.
Damn.
And if you know anything about people, they ain't paying for shit after they got it for free.
Hell no.
So the first round of Zeus was a wash. We had to scramble and come up with a plan for round two with no money. Then King Batch comes in clutch and saves the day and brings in our fifth partner, a silent investor named Ben Koo, who put up the funds we needed for round two. On round two, we changed up the plan and we used the funds from Ben Koo to make longer form content. Amanda secured Lil Tay, who was huge at the time. Bat secured B. Simone, who was huge at the time. I secured Quay, who was huge at the time. And Lemmy secured Michael Blackson. Those shows with TT being the flagship gave us enough subscribers and enough income to make it to the next season for even bigger shows. Now, Lemmy controlled all the money at Zeus. And at this point, myself, Batch, and Amanda were pushed out while Lemmy's taking these interviews acting like he did it all by himself.
But you did have partners. She did have partners. What happened to them niggas?
You tell me.
Man, I'll Google this shit. Stop it, man. No, I remember seeing them.
You tell me.
So you bought them out, right?
You tell me what happened to these guys.
No, King Bach. Yeah. So King Bach, Amanda Cerny. That's always like, that's when they were lit.
Yeah, like I said, I created Zeus. I ended up investing my own capital. They didn't put in any money. They didn't do anything.
He seized all the Zeus accounts, got himself.
Wow. Chima said, I'm tipsy as fuck on here. Wow. You know what, though? Let me say something. It's something about Lemmy that he just looks like a slimy fucking, like... Liar ain't the word, but just a slime ball. He used all these people to build that network and then said, oh yeah, they didn't put up no money, because they was doing the leg work. Yeah, he looks very untrustworthy. Yeah, he literally looks like Squidward. Why y'all ain't beat this nigga ass shit? That's what I want to know. This is what gets me. Y'all on the show, y'all on the network where y'all beat the dog out each other. All you got to do, go get Jonathan. Somebody go get Jonathan down there in Dallas and just have him run up on Lemmy and beat him up. Why y'all didn't beat that nigga the fuck up? I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I got to give y'all the tea on that so-called fiance. Shout out to Janisha.
All this heavy security and started spewing lies.
I thought they would bring some value, bring some money to the table and do their thing, and they did.
Let me tell you something. Anybody who needs that kind of security is either super famous or did a lot of people dirty.
Part of what makes this whole platform special is, yes, you guys are partners and owners with me in this. And what you bring to the table, like you said, is relationships. People would not do this if it wasn't because of you and King Batch and Amanda.
Now, when you have a successful company like Zeus, you do something called partner payouts. Lemmy pays himself, but never pays his partners. To be totally transparent, we had a falling out because a good friend of ours, who is now a successful Latin artist and used to be Lemmy's assistant, told us that he sexually assaulted her. Till this day, myself, Batch, and Amanda, we received K1 tax documents stating that we make millions of dollars from the Zeus network as partners. So we're paying taxes on money that we never received. So while Lemmuel Plummer walks through Paris with 5 security guards and designer clothes and purchases, let me just read this, new home, RVs.
Lemmy done bought me a truck for my birthday.
The Zeus network bought you.
Zeus bought it.
Cybertrucks, cars, jewelry, and he's giving out bags to everybody who walks through Zeus's door. The partners who initially kept the lights on and made Zeus what it is today received nothing. Don't let the internet and lemon pepper fool you. We put them on. This guy's a fraud. I had a call a few years back with Lemmy and Jason Tolbert, who's also works there and is too cowardly to say something because he was on the phone call. And Lemmy is like, you guys are fucking losers. I'm going to drag this case until you all broke. Zeus is worth $1 billion. You can't beat the machine. You'll never beat Zeus. And he's been dragging it. We spent over $1 million on lawyers already. Oh, they're not even part of the company. We have to sit up there and prove that he's on some bullshit. So we'll spend 3 months and a couple $100,000 just to prove that he's telling another fucking lie. We've been literally fighting this dude in court for 2 years, y'all. I found out that Zeus has multiple lawsuits that Lemmy done settled behind our backs. And when you hear all these women on TikTok or you hear Ray J going off and shit.
To all the women that's going through this with Lemmy and going through this with Zeus, like, we hear you and we're gonna help you.
We're gonna stay in this room for 3 to 4 hours until you do what I tell you to.
Damn. So that was Day Storm Powers exposing them, right? Now, I had been heard several things about Lemmy, and even when let's just say I overheard some things, okay? And a little birdie told me that Lemmy and Janisha was never even a real couple. Let's pull up a picture of them, because I want y'all to get Lemmuel Plummer and Janisha. So y'all know she from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Beautiful. Let's use this picture. Or maybe this one. Okay. There we go. Picture of that face. Let's go here, 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 share, bam. All right. Right, teammate. The girls don't eat. They have them on set. Don't even feed them. Okay. But putting alcohol down their throat and allegedly drugs, and it's a lot going on. All right, so this is Janisha John. Janisha is from the U.S. Virgin Islands. Now, my first question to y'all: if someone is born in the U.S. Virgin Islands, do they automatically have U.S. citizenship? And I know that sounds like a stupid question, but I want to make sure I understand, because I know the Virgin Islands, that's a territory, that's not a state. But I'm hoping I got some Caribbean people in the chat that can tell me or can confirm. And yes, he's on the train. He's an ugly motherfucker, ugly mother sucker. He is not cute, no, not good looking nowhere. Weird looking head shape, weird looking face, no body, nothing. And a scoundrel and a scumbag. Ain't even got a deep voice. You ain't shit. How about that? Okay, they are U.S. citizens. Okay. Yes, they don't need a passport to come here since it's a U.S. citizen. Okay. I know that was a dumb question, but I had to ask. Okay. So that put aside. So she didn't have to get with this nigga for no green card or nothing like that. From what I was told, this was never a real relationship, period. They were never really actually together. It was nothing more than a look. She had the right look. From what I've been told, not only do Lemmy go both ways, allegedly, he like white girls. He don't like black girls. Yeah, Now listen, I'm not saying eventually she didn't start to develop feelings for him, but this was never like anything real. Yes, from what I was told from a reliable source, yes, she was a beard, period. He really swang both ways. He not like fully gay, you know, like he ain't like, hello. It's like, you know, it's, you know, he not straight. He's like, it got a curve. You know what I'm saying? Pause. You get my point. Like, listen, niggas be bisexual in the world. And it'd be so hard for me to like explain that to y'all because I know y'all not in it. Gay for Zeus investors, allegedly. But it's past even the investors. It's just, he just swang both ways. It just is what it, but anyway. Industry shit. You date a nigga in the industry, you pretty much signing up for that. And signing up for HIV, but that's another conversation for another day. I ain't saying Lemmy got that. I'm just saying in the industry, a lot of them got that. Let's go back to that. In the industry, there are two main reasons why these niggas all really date the same group of girls. You're like, damn, y'all just pass them around from one to the other. Y'all, or they all date the same group of dudes, right? It ain't just because they're industry, it's because the high majority of them either have herpes, HIV, or both. I'm not saying nobody in particular, I'm just saying the industry, right? Most of them are either HIV positive, herpes simplex 1 or 2, or both. So, and then the second reason is because a lot of the dudes are bisexual, right? Even with the athletes, they're either bisexual or they like anal play. So they would rather use the same group of girls that's already used to that, give them some cash, you don't expose me, you know, you know, yeah, baby, it goes down. It goes down in the industry. When they do when they have all those sex parties, when a lot of these men or women have been R-worded at these parties, you know, they get drugged, wake up, oh damn, who had sex with me? I don't even know. Ain't nobody using no condoms. And then you got to remember, when people got money, they don't trip off them diseases and shit. They just get their medicine and keep it pushing. Now we have stuff like PrEP, so now people really, like the only thing people really got to worry about now is getting HPV, but it affects women, it affects y'all more than it do us. But HPV can turn into cancer even for men, so they don't even, but anyway. But really, we just got to worry about herpes out here. Other than that, they got PrEP now, and they don't use people do not use condoms. Industry don't use condoms. Yes, that's another thing too. Because they have money, if they happen to catch something, you will see them take a sabbatical. They'll say, I'm just telling you from what I've been told, they'll tell you something like, I'm going to take a break from touring for a year or two, or I'm going to go live overseas for a while. You go, damn, why you move to South America? Why you in Colombia now? They move to these tropical places, and you just think, oh, they're tired of the hustle and bustle of America. That's some of it, right? A lot of it is they go either to South America or they go to Africa for natural healing. You're like, damn, why they going over there for healing? Sometimes when they go over there to Africa, it's for some type of spiritual protection as well. Because the magic from the actual homeland is strong. The magic in Haiti, strong. The magic in certain parts of South America is strong. So when you see rich people, celebrities just jump to these odd ass places, baby, it ain't vacation all the time. They handling some business. There's a certain person who spent a lot of time in the motherland because they was fighting a court case. And when you fight court cases, the people who know, you use magic to get through it. So when you see certain people, or let's say a certain couple that was accused of certain crimes, and all of a sudden they don't get charged, baby, it's magic. Oh yeah, you got magic here too. You got magic here too. But when you need that strong stuff, you go straight to the source. When you want to do stuff in secret, you go somewhere and handle business. When Diddy used to do a lot of his magic, he would go off to one of them islands in the Caribbean. And there have been reports of Diddy's out on such and such island cutting up pigs, cutting up chickens. Because you do, in a lot of these rituals, you do need the blood of an animal to cleanse yourself, especially when you're trying to get out of something to do with court. There are voodoo priests and priestesses and different witches, which is pretty much what you would call them. They get paid hefty money to keep people out of trouble and to keep people safe. And is used by government officials to control elections, gangs, police officers, like the ones that get it. And the ones that don't. So just always remember, you go throughout this world, it's not a battle. You truly are battling like in the spirit world, whether you realize it or not. And somebody always trying to do something to somebody else, some kind of love spell, bind the spell, shut up spell, put you in ice. They put you in honey. That's a sweetening spell. But it's, and ladies, you ain't safe because men practice this shit too. Sex magic is another real thing. Put you in a jar, all kinds of shit. Y'all should already know when you and a man intimate and a man giving it to you and he looking you in your eyes and telling you it's mine. It's yours, daddy. Oh, it's your pussy, daddy. All that shit, that's magic, whether you know it or not. That man is owning your soul. Or if that man really about it, he'll put that mirror in front of the bed and do you in front of the mirror while y'all both look into it. Man, listen. Y'all ain't even ready. Y'all ain't even ready. What y'all know about that mirror magic? But I always tell people don't do love spells because it normally backfires. Or you'll usually do it on somebody and then be like, damn, I actually really don't like you like that. I need to get rid of you when you can't. When you do love spells on people, it can turn them really obsessive. A lot of women have gotten their ass beat by men that have become obsessed with them. And a lot of men have gotten by women who was just like, you ain't leaving me. And she don't even know what's possessing her. But he did something to hook you and then realize, I really don't want to be with her like that. But it's too late because now she's hooked. Y'all ain't heard it from me. I'm just telling you, be careful. Oh yeah, that's another one right there. That phrase, love you to death. That's enough. Y'all say that all the time. Y'all say that all the time. Holy showers right after. Well, the truth is, you're not supposed to be having sex with anybody but your spouse. That's why. Let me hit you to something else. When you have sex with somebody, you marry them spiritually. I'm sorry to tell you. When you have sex with somebody, you marry them spiritually. You're like this in the spirit world. Whether you realize it or not, whether you're conscious of it, women are more conscious of it than men are because women are closer to the spirit world. So that y'all feel that shit more than we do. Plus, you get entered. Men usually don't get entered. They don't even know nothing about that. Even married people, you get legally married, right, in a church, at City Hall, or whatever, but you're not spiritually married to that person until you have sex with them. That's, consummate, yes. You said, Storm, we marry spiritually. As far as Christianity is concerned, technically, yes. You would have to pray and fast and ask God to break that tie. That's why when people say, oh, it's just sex, it's really not. It's really not. You're really not supposed to be able to just have sex with somebody and be like, oh, fuck you, bitch, fuck you, nigga. Like, you really like trauma-filled if you can do that. I'm waking it up tonight. I'm waking it up. You're really, if you're able to do that, you're really trauma-filled. Let's double back. So then if you're having with multiple people, you have multiple spiritual ties. So you wonder why, damn, why this ain't working for me? Why that ain't working for me? Why, damn, I never liked peanut butter. Now all of a sudden I like peanut butter. Damn, I'm moody. Damn, I'm depressed. Damn, I'm this. Damn, I'm that. Because you're taking on all these spirits that you don't even know. We don't even really know what a person come with. We go get checked. I just got checked, 2 months ago? Yeah, I just got checked 2 months ago. Clean. Negative. But guess what? It's something called sexually transmitted demons. Then I learned some people carry poverty spirits on them. And y'all know I like money. That's when I was like, I got to get my life together because I didn't even realize some people carry poverty spirits on them. And I need rich pussy. Like, I don't want nothing poor. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can start off from wherever, but some people just carry the spirit of poverty. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, seriously. It didn't hit. I didn't realize it until I realized it. I was like, oh. So, do you cleanses? Do you this? Do you that? Your dudes get mad. I don't want to talk to them because they don't got no money. Yes, you can break those ties. You can do all that. Marital crimes, divorce. You can go in and out and in when having sex. In this marriage, out as divorce. Yeah, it's how do you break soul ties? Child, we're gonna have to do a whole nother video on that. We will have to do a whole. Yes, you got spirits of brokenness, spirits of depression. It's a lot. But sexually transmitted demons are a very real thing. It's a very real thing. Sometimes I think, damn, dude, the city of Atlanta got something spiritually where it just make you, because I got freaked the fuck out in Atlanta. I'm not blaming Atlanta. I'm a grown-ass man. But it's something about the energy of that city. You get your freak on. I was never that freaky. Or maybe I was always that freaky. I don't know. I went 4 years and I'm telling you all my business. I went 4 years and I was having sex before I moved to Atlanta. And then boom, the freak off. So and when I tell you, I felt like looking back, I don't even remember half of that. I disassociate a lot anyway, so people don't really understand that about me. But I look back like, I did what? But I live. But you live and you learn. So I say all that to say, wow, I do love freak. And that's the thing. Look, and got turned out. Love a freak off. But you know what's crazy? In all that I've seen and done, I don't like niggas. That's the crazy thing. In all the shit I've done, I like women. Don't understand y'all, but I like y'all. It's crazy. Why is that crazy? No, it's crazy because they say like a drunk mind is a sober thought, or what it like. When I get drunk, I like women. I'm like, if there was ever doubt, there's no doubt. I get drunk, I'm trying to hump some. Don't let me smoke no weed. I'm really trying to hump some. Oh my God. What are you saying? I know I'm fucking straight. That's what I know. I know that for sure. Oh my God. Anyway. I will say I'm thankful for this and everything. Let me go back to me because this is always about me. And everything that I've done, what I am happy about is I've literally done everything I want to do sexually. Like, I've done everything I want to do sexually. I'm good. That's the thing. I don't want to be married, but even if I do it, I don't have any I don't have any what ifs. I don't have any, I'm curious about that, or I don't have none of that. I don't know if that's a good thing. I've done everything I wanted to do sexually. Everything I wanted to do. That don't mean I've done everything. Hold on, Chima, I got you. Hold on. Add as a moderator. Standard. Okay, there we go. Be with someone who is I just accept that one day I'll have to settle down and just have a boring sex life for the rest of my life, or just not have sex. Like I because married men that I talk to, they don't have sex with their wives like that. But then again, they have children, so maybe once you start having kids, things change. But then I'm like, okay, well, what happens if you don't have no kids? What are those marriages like? Like double income, no kids, where you just making money and traveling? Like, how often do y'all have sex? But the married men that I know, they don't have sex with their wives like that. I don't know. Maybe married sex can be fun. Every man I talk to that's married, it's like he not hates his wife, but maybe loathe is the word. Or what is it called when it's like you there, whatever. Same pussy from last week. Whatever you call that. Those wives are exhausted. I think I would, every day. So put a nail down and on my period. I'm trying to be married to go to the swingers conventions. Nah, I can't take my wife to no swingers convention. Nah. I'll crash out. I'll crash out. Yeah, nah. We could watch other people do it. I would be okay with that, but joining, no, not what's mine. No. Anyway, this ain't about me. This ain't about me. Back to this couple here. Y'all better thank me for giving y'all this good church sermon. Appreciate it, Nova. Anyway, so with this couple here, this was nothing more than a look. She does still somewhat serve as a beard for him, but Lemmy likes white girls. Lemmy likes Latin girls. Lemmy really like anything but black. Janisha just had the right look. You know, she's black enough. She's white enough. She's light enough. It's acceptable. But Lemmy, just like most black men, don't like nothing that look like him. I don't think y'all really care because I don't really think Lemmy is a desirable black man that y'all really tripping off of like that. But anyway, on set, he would talk to Janisha crazy. He would call her all kinds of bitches and hoes. I want y'all to think back now. Remember when like they was on Zeus Network, they was doing the conversations and Janisha would do the intro in the beginning and then she would kind of go away. So wherever they would film, Janisha would be kept in like a room somewhere. And then he'd be, all right, bitch, come on. Hurry the fuck up. Come on. And then she would come out and she would say what she had to say and then she would disappear. As time went on, things kind of changed, but in the beginning, that's what it was like. He really treated her like shit. He really treated her like shit. And it's all alleged. But he would talk to her crazy, cuss her out, dog her out. Like, now, my source didn't say nothing about him ever hitting her or anything like that. But he wasn't the nicest to her. So anyway, that's that. Moving right along from that. Then Natalie started exposing Zeus. You said he looked just like he do look like he looked like his daddy. Yeah, he definitely do. So froze over him, incredible. Oh my God, Rose. Anyway, let's get to it. The other night, Natalie Nunn went live and was going off on Lemmy. Let's play it.
You guys don't respect me. You guys throw rocks and hide hands. I never said put Biggie on a timeout. I never set up Ivory. I never did none of that shit. Y'all keep playing with me, hiding behind motherfuckers that really are the motherfuckers. And then you guys want to act like, oh no, Natalie. I asked you no. I told the car to just go. You guys, I'm still sitting here. I don't give a fuck. I'm on live. And what are you going to do, Lord? You guys keep playing with me. Because I'm going to get paid either way. What did he say? He told security not to protect me. I am live. Look at the plumbers whispering, doing weird shit like they always do. I don't care. I asked you guys to put my security in the car and let me go. Oh, come on. Hurry up, guys. Oh my God, they're watching. Shut the fuck up. I said, let me the fuck go. Y'all thought I was playing with you, but I told you I wasn't. Let's go. It's a wrap. You want to see whose show it is? Or is it Lemmuel Plummer's show?
Yeah, Nat was definitely scared.
No.
Nat was definitely scared. All right, let's go to this video.
This guy, look at him. Look at him. The delusional Zeus. Now, go ahead. Show them what you were saying. Excuse me. No, shut the fuck up talking to me, bro. Hey, who did I say was my security guard? Jew. Do too much. You lied. Tell the world that. Tell him. Call your boyfriend. Call Louis. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Don't touch me. Hey, where's Look at him. Oh, here he goes. Here he goes. Yes, look at here he goes. Look at this guy. Why you touching me? What did I say? What did I say? That's the weirdo right there. Wait until I tell the truth. Wait until I tell the truth about this nigga right here. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? You holding me hostage. I said let the driver go. No. You don't own no. Call Louis. Don't touch me. Don't.
How you feeling that? How you
Hey,
feeling?
y'all.
Daddy's Africa.
Here we come.
What?
Shut the fuck up talking to me, bro.
Lemmuel Plummer.
As we all know, Natalie.
You guys don't respect me. You guys throw rocks and hide hands. I never said put Biggie on a timeout. I never set up Ivory. I never did none of that shit. Y'all keep playing with me, hiding behind motherfuckers that really are the motherfuckers. And then you guys want to act like, oh no, Natalie. I asked you no. I told the car to just go. You guys, I'm still sitting here. I'm still sitting here. I don't give a fuck. I'm on live. And what are you going to do, L'Oreal? I've been nothing but respectful to you too. The Plumbers have lost their minds. Period. No, it is, because I asked you guys nicely to leave me the fuck alone. You guys keep doing shit and hiding behind me. I said, when would you like me to address it? When? In this scene or the next scene? Because you guys keep playing with me. I got this out of now. Let's tell the truth. When are y'all ready? I got the real tea. Because I'm going to get paid either way. What'd he say? He told security not to protect me. I am live. Look at the plumbers whispering, doing weird shit like they always do. I don't care. I asked you guys to put my security in the car and let me go. Oh, come on. Hurry up, guys. Oh my God, they're watching. Shut the fuck up. I said, let me the fuck go. Y'all thought I was playing with you, but I told you I wasn't. Let's go. It's a wrap. You want to see whose show it is? Or is it Lemmuel Plummer's show? It's a wrap. And I said what the fuck I said. And I'm not done talking. I'm not fucking done. Ashley, I'm not fucking done. I love you guys. I pray that everybody... Oh, now he's going to hold my car hostage again. Everybody has to get away from my vehicle. Here we go.
I think she was low-key scared. I guess they over there in Africa or whatever. Listen, I think she was low-key scared. Something was going to happen to her, and that's why she went live. One thing about Natalie can play tough, but to me, Natalie know who to play tough with, and Natalie is still half white, and Natalie will still turn into a fucking Karen if she has to. That's one thing about Natalie that Lemmy don't understand. She is half white. She know how to play white girl games. She just became a hood ghetto girl, 5-6 years ago. Because before then, she hated ghetto people. Oh my God. Natalie's not from the hood. So she flip-flopping. Whatever happened that night when she started going live, that was smart though. That's true. But she was literally, I believe she was scared for her life. Yep. And if anybody knows where the bodies are buried, it's Natalie. Natalie can be the one to take him down. You got to remember. Her mama white. Yeah, and there was no film crew. But yeah, her mama white. And one thing that white women have down packed that I want the sisters to learn how to do too, is know how and when to play and be a victim. Sisters tend to be tough no matter what, and never want to look like a punk. That's a black thing culturally. But when you trying to take down somebody else, you got to know when to. You got to know when to do it, sisters. Learn how to play the victim. Learn how to cry on cue. Because they do that shit. Tiffany said we really don't get the option. You gotta force it. You gotta learn it. You gotta learn how to do that shit. We've seen videos and shit like on cops or situations where the police will come up and the dude been hitting on the woman and she like, nah, I'm still fucking him up though. No, sis, this is the time to cry boo tears. Yeah, Whoa Vicky been trapped. Listen, what you think Whoa Vicky was doing over there in Nigeria? Why you think these girls are going over there to Nigeria, baby? They hooking, they prostituting, they selling cat. Same reason why they go back and forth to Dubai. They selling cat. The money here is drying up. So people have to do what they have to do to keep that money coming in. I'm just saying. Baby, they selling cat. These Real Housewives stars going over to Nigeria. Everybody's going to Nigeria for what? Anyway, what else did I want to tell y'all? Also, on top of all that, before we get into some more of what Natalie had to say, Zeus Network is apparently trying to take over the world. So, if you guys don't know, Zeus Network never trademarked the word baddies, which is why South Central baddies was able to be a thing. And I got this tea from Twitter. I just can't remember the Twitter page, otherwise I would shout you out. Because I keep my ear to the streets. But they've been putting in their trademarks for other shit. Hold up. So apparently, we have a Baddies UK coming. I didn't even know that. Goods and owners, Zeus Network LLC, Goods and Services, Entertainment Services, yep, ongoing reality show. So we got a Baddies UK coming. Hold up. Yep, a Baddies on the boat. That's another one. Then we got Baddies. Boom. Baddies Canada coming as well. So they got Baddies Africa, which is probably going to be shot either in South Africa or Ghana. Baddies UK is coming apparently. And we're going to have a Baddies Canada as well. So I just gave y'all the next 2-3 seasons of that show. I'm weak because I'm just like, y'all taking this fuckery internationally. And what they don't understand is that in other countries, they don't play that book. Like, I'm telling you, something gonna happen in one of these countries and it's gonna shut all this shit down. Or somebody's gonna like be put in prison overseas. They're in Cape Town. I figured they only going to certain places in Africa because certain Africans is not playing that shit. It's degeneracy. Yeah. Yep. I would not be surprised if we have a Baddies Australia. Yep. Okay, so now, boom, let's go over. Shout out to Armand Wiggins. Okay, he put up all of the Natalie's Instagram stories. She said, also, I never wanted to let Taseki go, Jailer go, or Biggie. They let they go because we had to keep his girlfriends 100%. I didn't agree. I much rather have them, but I'll pay my girls, be on my summer show, Baddies Cold Show. Okay. She's made because Lemmy made her fly to Africa with DTB while he flies with the other girl and is still here in ATL showing up to my parties last night! Exclamation point. Girl, Lord, go to bed and leave me out y'all's madness. Whatever you mad at him about because of the next girl, go be mad at him. I have nothing to do with it! Exclamation point. Hey, baddies. Ass fat, slim, thick, yo, Tony. Schedule just changed. I'm taking bookings all of May, June, and July. Miss Natalie Nunn at gmail.com. So she ain't gonna be on. Okay. Okay. Schedule just changed. She's taking bookings all of May, June, and July. Wow. You know, say what you want about Natalie. Say what you want about Natalie. Natalie has figured out how to be relevant throughout all these. Like, when did she first come on the Bad Girls Club? Was that like 2005? Because she old, bitch. She ain't young at all. No shade. Natalie Nunn, age. I thought so. Natalie's 40. Natalie is 40 years old. First off, Natalie, you ain't even supposed to be fighting these hoes once you in your 40s. You supposed to have these hoes under you fighting. Step away from all that. You need to be EP position at all times. Don't film with the girls, produce the girls. Cause you even still dealing with them like y'all peers. It looks crazy. It reminds me of like Shawnee on Basketball Wives, and it's irritating because it's like you're the EP, stay behind the scenes and be the fucking EP. Yeah. She was Cam in 2003, 2004. And shout out to my webmaster. I just got your text. Thank you so much. By the way, yeah, listen. Speaking of a nigga on the come up, shout out to my webmaster for having my back. Except Lemmy, I'm not gonna be like you. I'm paying the people that came up with me. That's the difference. Lemmy head. I'm not gonna act like I made my website and my apps all by myself when I did not. Y'all be out here lying, thinking shit ain't gonna get exposed later, baby. It's gonna get exposed. But anyway, so she's managed to remain relevant for years, and she also knows how to monetize being the villain. Jocelyn had to get it together. Let me tell you something. I wish I could tell y'all, but it ain't really my business to tell. And I want to maintain a relationship. Let me just put this out there. Jocelyn is lucky she had another season after what happened to Amber. When I tell y'all what almost went down, now me thinking back, Jocelyn probably went and seen her priestess to get her out of that shit. Lucy says, Storm, when is anything your business to tell? Fair enough. Let's just say Zeus was finna have to write some big checks. So if y'all notice, even Jocelyn ain't fighting them girls on there like that the way that she used to. She was skating on thin ice. Lemmy was really done with her ass then. But he ain't really had to come out no money, so things are all good. Storm, what had happened? You remember when Amber, shout out to Amber Ali was on Jocelyn's Cabaret and they got into that fight at the reunion and Amber knocked Jocelyn down. And they cut all that footage out, but Amber bop and Jocelyn the flow. And that's why Ballistic jumped in and started kicking Amber in her ribs and pulled a chunk of her hair out because Jocelyn got knocked on the floor. That's really why he jumped in and jumped on Amber. When Jocelyn hit that floor and fell back like that, he jumped in that shit, boom, started kicking Amber all in her ribs and shit, and pulled out a chunk. I think it was on this side. Pulled a chunk of this shit out. Jocelyn must have not been on Coca-Cola for her to get knocked out. Here's what I figured out. Here's what I figured out about Jocelyn. Yes, Tom, you on a oh yeah, Ballistic. Oh yeah, and that day he was ballistic for a reason. Oh yeah. Okay, let me back up. Here's what I figured out about Jocelyn and her fighting. Jocelyn really don't have hands. Jocelyn is strong as fuck and got a lot of childhood trauma. And I told y'all, I'm not fighting nobody with a bunch of childhood trauma. Like, yeah, Jocelyn blacks out, but with Jocelyn, you just can't let her grab you. Jocelyn really need to be a wrestler. But Jocelyn is not like a boxer. She pushes and she grabs you and holds you down and don't let you go. That's really her thing. So you have to keep your distance with her and knock her ass down. That's how you keep your. Y'all seen when they was trying to drag her from that Zeus Network event? It took 4 police officers to hold her up, and when she started acting up, they just dropped her ass. And she, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch, you bitch. She blacks out. Yeah, she was hitting Stevie, but she's really, really strong. She's really, really strong. So if she grab your hair, she got you. She's like a pit bull. She's a pit bull in a skirt. That's how to think of Jocelyn's fighting style. She's a pit bull in a skirt. Now, Taseki fights like a nigga. Taseki fight like she been in prison. I don't know if that woman ever been in prison. Once again, like childhood trauma. I told y'all, don't fight nobody with all that shit. But Taseki fight like a nigga. And I'm gonna tell you how Taseki be winning her fights. Taseki don't give a damn about getting hit in the face. Most women, when they fight, don't like to get hit in their face. Most women ain't used to getting hit in their face. Taseki don't give a damn. Yeah, Taseki fights like a nigga. And she put her whole body into her shit. Listen. I think she grew up in a house full of siblings. Yep, full of siblings. She's a Northeast female. They grew up fighting anyway. No shade. And on top of that, y'all know how they grew up. And you know she grew up fighting men. I can tell by the way she fights. I can tell by the way she fights. She did not grow. She fought girls, but she grew up fighting men. Let me tell you something. Taseki's footwork is like, wait a minute. I'm like, who the fuck taught her how to? Or y'all sure Taseki doesn't like professionally fight? Because even her stance, like she moves her body correctly. Most women fight like that. She knows to follow through. Most women don't have the footwork and the follow through. They have that. Or they'll grab their hair and hit them like that. That girl knows her. She understands all that. Who the fuck taught that girl how to fight? That's all I'm gonna say. The footwork is real. She from B-more. I told you, Northeast female. Yeah, of course. No shade, but it's just true. Oh my God. Anyway. Jesus. I'm so glad I do this show on the internet, and these people ain't gotta come to my set. I don't want no smoke. Matter of fact, Taseki, you can train me. How about that? Because, baby, that's not nobody. Y'all crazy. Fighting that girl, y'all crazy. I'll be that girl best friend. Y'all better learn how to politic. Y'all better learn how to politic. She'll be my best friend. Anyway, moving right along from that. Let's see. Hey, shout out to the UK. It's 6 a.m. there. Was her? I think that was it. I think that was it. I don't think it was none else I wanted to show y'all. They showing up to your door like, let me tell you, the way I really used to go in on people. Man, Mariah tried that and she was left on her own to fight big women. Woo. It's 12 a.m. here in Texas. Oh, okay, yeah. Shout out to the UK. Also, we had to do some work on the website today because some people couldn't, for whatever reason, some of the videos y'all couldn't view and people was having problems. So the videos have been fixed. The ones that y'all could not view, like I think some people were saying they couldn't view the TD Jakes one, the Celebrity Doctor one. It was another one too. Anyway, they've all been uploaded as re-uploaded as videos, so we had to fix that. The webmaster made some changes to y'all accounts in good faith, so that way you're not double charged when you couldn't see some videos. Yep, you're gonna receive an updated plan. They've rectified the situation. So those people that emailed us, thank you for emailing us. Support at stormmonroetv.com. I appreciate that. Yeah. Then what time the club closed in the UK? Why y'all up so early? We're gonna upload the lives tomorrow. Yeah, the ones that they couldn't see, I went ahead and uploaded as videos and such. So you really out here being the Black TMZ. Hey, listen, we building and we all got to start from somewhere. I just realized, man, like, y'all know how they've been doing me on YouTube and shit the last couple years. We ain't got to go through all that again, but you got to have I just realized you got to have your own shit, man. You just got to have your own. Let's see. They coming at, okay, I already read that. Y'all got any other questions, comments, or concerns before we go? It's time to evolve to something better. Amen. I heard her and Krishan box with Floyd. There you go. Hey, thank you. He says, man, is the best on YouTube. Listen, people try to act like they legitimately don't know me, but they do. They know who I am. Some of them be mad that they, that a nigga cute. I know I'm not ugly, despite what they try to say. Ain't no way I can be ugly the way some of these certain people be so obsessed with me. So obsessed. Soon. When will your website accept Visa and MasterCards? Soon. We're working on that. We got to build that out. It's all code. Did Papoose propose to Clarissa in front of Rick? I ain't heard that. I ain't heard that at all. Appreciate that. Hey, you can't be ugly. Ice Cube is your daddy. Don't start them rumors now. I don't need him at my door with a lawsuit. But no, my mama met him in 1997 with her best friend at the time, who's now married to a comedian. But yeah, I was born in 1993. So when my mama met Ice Cube, I was 4. He's not my father. He's not my father, okay? He's not my father. I know that for sure. But some people say my father looks like Ice Cube. My father heard that all the time. So it makes sense that y'all say that. What else? How you drop this? Okay, well, it's true. It's true. When I tell you I get mad at my mama so much, because I'm just like, you was out here dating for love when you had a best friend that was trying to like set you up with athletes and like famous people. Like, girl. But you out here looking for love, child. Dating for love will have you poor and destitute and heartbroken. Niggas ain't shit. Might as well get some money. And I told my mama, see, baby, when I tell you the way I can teach these women PPM, proper pussy management, I don't know what y'all be doing with that pussy. But y'all don't be using it correctly. You need a nigga like me in your life to teach you how to use that pussy correctly. Out here dating for love, child. You married for security. Looking for love, you get your boyfriend on the side. You want love, get a dog. You married for security, you married for convenience. That's gonna be my next title. Niggas ain't shit. Might as well get some money. Might as well. They all do the same. They all do the same. Tall, short, fat, skinny, dark. Like, it don't matter. It don't matter. You might as well get some money. Really think about it. Think about all the niggas you loved in your life. Where'd they get you? Where'd they get y'all? Some raggedy children. Out of all your kids, maybe you got 1 or 2 that's worth a damn. But a lot of y'all right now look at them stretch marks on your stomach and your ass and say this some wasn't even worth it. Some of y'all kids was worth it. Some of y'all kids was not. Some of y'all sat up there and risked your life to birth a demon. And you know it. Then you had these kids, what these ninjas say now? You're worthless. Your value went down. Then they say, why women ain't having kids no more? Why would I want to have some that's gonna devalue me? Why would I want to have some that after I have it, if he leave, you gonna blame me no matter what? I'm just saying, you better be real careful. You better listen. Men gonna get what they want and what they need out of you. Even if it's simply your energy. Your energy. The least you can get is a little piece of change. The least. What you looking for love for? That can come later. You can learn to love him. What can that do for you? Why you think you can fix that ninja? His raggedy mammy couldn't do nothing for him. What you think you gonna do? The coochie he came out of couldn't fix him, but your coochie can. And his mama is his mama, and his sister is his sister. That ain't your family. Stop that too, with your lonely ass. You can be cool, but you better always understand that's his mama and that's his sister. If you find one that hold their brother, hold their son accountable, that's rare. But mostly they will not. They will watch their brother's son beat your ass, treat you like shit, and still, hey sis, hey daughter. Go find your own tribe. His friends ain't your motherfucking friends. They know that nigga cheating on you. They ain't telling you shit. Find your own, have your own life. People value what is not super accessible. Don't be super accessible. Get some game about yourself. Damn. I'm just saying. Yes, Vivian, be obsessed with you. That's the key. The key to finding love is to love yourself so much that he be like, damn, she must be the shit. Like, oh my God, like, I just got to see what this is about. I just got to hold on to this. That's how you got to do it. But if you love that nigga and you chasing that nigga, man, good luck. Good luck. He finna put you through it. And don't let him be a Leo. Oh, I feel so sorry for you. Leave the Leo men for Leo females. Because you can't do no with him, baby. He finna run all over you, run through you. Before Shira said that, I've been to it hit different coming from a woman, of course. But listen, this is shit I used to tell my mama. Like, I'd be like, you tripping on him, like, girl, you stupid. Like, you need to get your shit together. She's such a lover girl. I just be like, girl. She'd be mad at me. Hey, damn, you just so mean. Mm-hmm. Better get mean. Stop bringing the marriage trauma out of, listen. I'm just saying. Thank you, Vivian. These men don't even let us say thank you. I be seeing y'all trip over men that are dirty. Y'all be tripping over men that don't even know how to wipe their ass correctly. They don't even know how to wipe their ass correctly, and you crying over him. These niggas can't read. Y'all crying over them. I'm just saying. Latoria said this conversation is triggering. I'm sorry. Yep, that's true, Geraldine, that's true for real. Half these men are giving these young ladies drugs. Yep, and they want the drugs, thinking it's the man. They lost and turned out. Yep. What's wrong with Leo people? They would give you the shirt off their back. I know that for a fact. Oh, ain't nothing wrong with Leo people. Just know you ain't running them. You want to be with a Leo person, then just be prepared to follow them and do what they say. And be prepared for them to be the life of the party and for them to have a lot of energy and to always be out and it's just who they. Now, if you love that, you love that. But if you can't put your foot down, that Leo finna put you through it. That Leo finna put you through it. You were like, damn, how they talk me into how they I don't know what to tell you. They do cry a lot. Leos do cry a lot. They're very emotional, very express, all that. They all that. They're a lot. Some people like that though. But if you don't like that, then avoid it. You ain't running any fire sign. That's what I'm saying. They gonna do. Listen, they gonna do. Y'all do what y'all want to do. That's what I'm not like. Okay, baby, there's nothing I can do for you. You got it. But some people like a project, and that's okay too. Aries men to work. Yeah, I know. My father's one. And the way he get women love a project. I don't know nothing about Pisces, man. I'm sorry. I don't know. Let's see. All men to work. What's up with the Big U situation in LA? I gotta dig into that. You know, you gotta be careful talking about gang stuff. I don't know much about that. I gotta look into that though. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, thank you to Leslie Mayo. She said, she said, I'm a Leo with a beautiful soul. Thank you. Thank you so much for the donation. And I'm sure you do have a beautiful soul, but ain't nobody running you and telling you what to do. They just not doing it. Oh, what's your sign? They say I'm a Taurus. That's what they say. Wait, do I have it here? I have it here. That's what they say. I will say though, this tattoo right here is clean. Like when I say she did the shit out of that tattoo, that bull is clean. I think that's my favorite tattoo. That bull is clean. And the crazy thing is, she did this bull tattoo. I think she was getting a divorce, if I remember. So she was in her zone. Let's see. Any opinions on Libras and Cancers? I don't know much about Libras. Cancers are just crybabies. They cool with me though. They cool with me though. I would only ever be with either a Virgo or a Cancer. Those are the only two signs I would ever really want to be with permanently. That's it. Anything else, I'm good. Maybe I can be friends with anybody, but Cancer or Virgo, that's really it. Let's see. You're a Taurus. I'm surrounded by those. You give that and also Pisces energy to me. I don't know why. And slight. That's funny. That's funny. Man. Yeah, no, I'm a Taurus though. How was Essie? Essie's good. Essie's good. I think I talked to Essie 2 weeks ago. And I need to do another interview with Essie too, but like for the website, so we can really get into some stuff. Thoughts on Taurus women? They cool. They cool. I probably wouldn't be with one, but they cool. Yeah. My aunt is a Taurus woman. My grandma's a Taurus woman too. And I'm good. That's all I can say. Love them down though, but I'm good. Not for me, boo. Not for a relationship. Yep. Taurus women are stubborn. Now, listen, not for me. But God bless them, though. God bless them. They be saying Scorpio men is the worst. What's your view on them? Every Scorpio male I know is highly sexual. That's all I can say. Not necessarily bad, but just highly sexual. So if you don't have a high sex drive, if you ain't freaky, nope. You jealous of your Taurus mommy? My mom was not a Taurus, so. No, a box Benji, I'm a Taurus. K-Pope said I'm a Cancer. I can't stand Cancer men either. 420 plans? None right now. That may change, but none right now. Let's see. Oh, Chima, that makes sense. That makes sense. Old boy's a Scorpio. See, I'm not lying. And he is highly sexual. This is one of them things. How's your year going so far? Blessed and highly favored. Blessed and highly favored. Boom, boom, boom. Let's see. Not Tony Busby is a MAGA. Let me tell you something. There's a lot more people that's MAGA that y'all don't even know. We ain't even gonna go there though. Guest on sketch. Speak on what? What are you talking about? Go eat some? Oh, you talking about Sexy Red being a CIA agent? You talking about that? She might be. She might be. The music is trash. I mean, I support her because she's from St. Louis, like me, but the music's garbage. But it's fun, you know. Storm loves Aries women. Chiva, you wild for that. You wild for that. You wild for that. Okay, what else? What else? DJ Academics is not a tourist. I don't know. This is what I will say. It might be something to these astrological signs, because even if I look up, okay, famous Taurus men. Okay, let's see who we got. Lil Jones, I don't know what they doing in that chat. Let's see. Dwayne Johnson, okay. Channing Tatum. David Beckham, okay. Cedric the Entertainer. Chris Brown. George Clooney. I mean, not 6'9". Cam Newton. Meek Mill, Master P. Oh, his birthday the day after mine. Jerry Seinfeld. Okay, so they workers. So it seemed to be that they workers. Megan Fox, Machine Gun Kelly, Janet Jackson. Okay, all right, interesting. Check out Revolt. What's going on with Revolt? Wait a minute. What happened with Revolt? Hold up, Revolt. Hold on, let me see. I don't see nothing new with Revolt. Oh, watch the clip of Diddy interview with Charlamagne the God. Is that recent? Is that recent? Watch IR. What the fuck is IR? Oh, you saying watch it? Okay, I have to go back. Oh, from 4 years ago. Okay, got it. I'm like, what the hell? What didn't happen? What the world? Look, I was gonna say, damn, did Charlamagne do a jail interview? Which is possible though. Yo, low key, if somebody can do an interview with Diddy, that would be lit. I would be here for that. But I also feel like with Diddy, everybody's afraid to really ask the real questions. You understand what I'm saying? So Not Joel saying I would marry a Taurus for stability and probably ruin it by cheating with a Leo. You probably would, boo. You probably would. And I wouldn't even be mad at you. Like, I wouldn't be mad. I'd be like, I understand, Joy. I understand. I'm not even mad. Now you're gonna go move in with the Leo. You got to get the fuck out of here. But I'm not mad at you. I wouldn't be mad at all. You have all the fun with your Leo, but I hope you can go. I hope he got a place for you to stay. I would definitely tell you that. I hope he got a place for you to stay, because you up out of here. But man, I would not be mad. Not at all. Do your thing. Get that nut. But you got to get up out of here. Gots to get up out of here. Why y'all laughing? Oh, for real. Your tour's gonna put me clean now. Yes, I'm gonna put you clean now. I am. I'm gonna put you clean out. Yep. Yeah. Lock the doors before you get back to. Yep. Yep. And block on everything. Yep. And ignore that ass like you don't even exist. But no hard feelings. And I'll be praying for you. I'll pray for you the whole way. I'm laughing because my man is a Taurus, brother. Seriously, I ain't mad. You just gotta go. Hope that dick was worth it. Let's see. Anything else before we get up out of here? No, seriously. Look. When somebody show you they want to go, let them go. Let them go. You ain't gotta do all that fussing and fighting. Just okay. So you can go ahead and it's where you want to be. Oh, Jean-Claude Van Damme. Okay, I'm gonna have to make a new live and come talk about that. Got a friend who's a Taurus, married to a Taurus, and he would not speak to her for weeks when he is mad. Damn. I ain't gonna lie though. My problem be, even when I think I'm over something, I'll wake up and remember some shit and be like, that motherfucker tried me in 2004. They really did. Like, and Taurus would have a replacement lined up. You just, go with the Leo. I hope the Leo have a place for you to stay. I'll be praying the whole way. But you up out of here. You up out of here. Let's see. When is Justin Bieber getting exposed? I think maybe with the trial. I think Justin Bieber is one of the witnesses in the Diddy trial. We'll see. This is my belief. I could be wrong, but I believe so. I believe so. I'm serious. 2004. I promise you. I'll just be like, I'm mad. I'm actually back mad at that. You know what? We'll pull it up. Okay. So let's go to TikTok.
Are you racist?
I'm not racist. Not racist. No, I don't think so.
You don't like black people?
Let's see.
Jean-Claude Van Damme is known for fighting, but now he might be fighting prison time. Van Damme has been accused of having sexual relations with trafficked Romanian women. At an event hosted by Van Damme in Cairns, Romania, he was gifted 5 women by a criminal organization known for human and drug trafficking. A woman attending the event reported to the Romanian authorities of seeing questionable things being done to those women by Jean-Claude Van Damme. She also reported seeing multiple high-ranking members of said criminal organization at this event as well. As of now, Jean-Claude Van Damme has not responded to any of these allegations as well as any of his representatives. But the Romanian authorities have launched a full investigation into this incident as well as Jean-Claude Van Damme's connection to this criminal organization. Romania has had a trafficking problem for years, and they vowed to arrest and prosecute.
Wasn't Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate over there in Romania, or am I tripping? Oh, Andrew Tate is a Sagittarius. Oh shit. Well, there you go with that. You know, when they don't want to commit their crimes over here, they go over there and do that. When they don't want to commit their crimes over here, they go over there and do that. Trafficking is huge over there in Romania, Eastern Europe, all that shit. Even where Melania Trump is from, a lot of trafficking from that area she's from. What's going on in Romania? A lot of trafficking. A lot of the people that get kidnapped here, they end up over there. If they aren't put underground, because a lot of people are underground. I don't even really like to scare y'all like that, but a lot of people are, because we have cities underground, even here in the United States. Yeah, we got a lot of people with houses with like built-in bunkers, and yeah, Ukraine, yep, all in the tunnels. All that's a very real thing. Well, y'all see that even with the Playboy Mansion, right? When the mock-ups came out and y'all saw like, oh, they have tunnels under there. It's that's how they transfer people from area to area. They do it underground. The Kardashians are from Armenia, not Romania, Armenia. Okay, but let's go back. Wait a minute, where was the movie taken? Where was the movie taken based off of? Was it France? Was that France? Okay, it's French. It's a French action thriller, but the daughter was taken by Albanian sex traffickers. Okay, so let's pull up a map. I'm pretty sure this is all Eastern Europe. What countries are in Eastern Europe? Okay, boom, I was right. So, all right. Poland, Slovakia, Estonia, Russia, Ukraine, Romania, Bulgaria, Lithuania, Albania, Slovenia, Belarus, Montenegro, Serbia, Armenia. Okay, so they are Eastern European. Yup. They do a lot of things in this area. Okay, y'all should be able to see that. They do a lot of things in this part of the world. It's very quiet, but it's very creepy at the same time. A lot of strange things. And so a lot of the girls that they take over here do end up being sold over there. and they're essentially kept in like whorehouses. So I don't know. Okay. So after this,
anyone that has anything to do with any of these types of criminal organizations. Jean-Claude Van Damme.
TikTok, how are you gonna tell me that what I just posted was misinformation when it...
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Hey guys.
I don't know if that music.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, the action star, is facing serious allegations in Romania. A criminal complaint filed with the Romanian Directorate for Investigating
this dancing though.
Organized crime and terrorism accuses Van Damme of engaging with individuals trafficked by a group led by Natalie Nunn. The complaint alleges that in Cannes, Van Damme received 5 Romanian women as a gift, fully aware of their trafficked status. Attorney Adrian Kukulis, representing one of the alleged victims, stated that the women were in a vulnerable state, lacking financial resources and support. He emphasized that their consent was compromised due to the
Jean-Claude Van Damme.
What would you do if your spouse...
The sad life of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Jean-Claude Van Damme, known for his martial arts prowess and charismatic presence, rose to stardom in the 1980s and 1990s, earning the nickname Muscles from Brussels. Despite his swift rise to fame, he faced a decline and personal struggles. Born on October 18, 1960, near Brussels, Belgium, Jean-Claude Van Damme excelled in martial arts under Master Claude Goetz, winning the European Professional Karate Association Middleweight Championship. He also pursued bodybuilding and ballet. In the early 1980s, Van Damme moved to the U.S. with $3,000 in limited English, landing minor roles before his big break in 1988 with Bloodsport. Hits like Kickboxer, Death Warrant, and Lionheart cemented his status as an action star. After the success of Time Cop in 1994, Van Damme's career declined due to poor choices. He declined a 3-movie deal worth $12 million per film, aiming to match Jim Carrey's $20 million salary, but this backfired, leading to the offer being withdrawn and Van Damme being blacklisted in Hollywood.
Damn.
Jean-Claude Van Damme's personal life...
That's another thing they do in Hollywood, too. That's another thing they do. If you turn stuff down, like, when it comes to these studios, part of the reasons why these actors get caught up in making a lot of these like terrible movies is because they sign 3-picture deals, 5-picture deals, 6-picture deals. And it's kind of like, okay, well, we want to, okay, what's a movie that's going to come out? Let's say Black Panther. I don't even know if I knew Black Panther's coming out, but let's say they say, okay, Storm, we want you to play the lead role in Black Panther. And I say, oh, okay. But the studio wants to sign you to a 6-picture deal, which means whatever movie they cast you in for those other 5 pictures, you got to do it. You don't have a choice. That's the thing about Hollywood. You really can't say no to anything. That's what I don't like about it. Y'all know I don't like being controlled. I like to do as I please. You can't really do that. And they like, well, we giving you 12 million a picture. We giving you this $36 million. How could you say no? I don't want to do it. I want to do this. I want to go do other things. I want to. Then are you sure? Yeah, really would be great if you were signed. No, I'm good. All of a sudden now, you don't work for 10 years. Now you're doing movies on Tubi. Now you a Lifetime actor. It's very interesting.
Has been tumultuous, marked by multiple marriages, divorces, and a strained relationship with his son, Nicholas, who was arrested in 2017 for holding his roommate at knife point.
Damn.
Van Damme has also been open about his struggles with cocaine addiction and bipolar disorder, which led to self-destructive behavior. At his peak, he used up to 10 grams of cocaine daily, causing grandiose demands and a career decline. Despite earning $7 million, his behavior led to a downfall into direct-to-DVD films. Recently, at 63, Van Damme faced assault allegations in Brussels, where a woman claimed he attempted to coerce her into misconduct. An investigation is ongoing, with Van Damme's management denying the allegations, leaving his career in uncertainty. Despite these challenges, Jean-Claude Van Damme continues to act, starring in We Die Young, 2019, The Last Mercenary, 2021, and the upcoming Darkness of Man. The Sad Life of Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Well, he took care of himself body-wise, but he was a damn coke addict. I guess coke does a body good. Guess it's better than, maybe it's better than weed, because with weed, it'll make you eat. Jean-Claude Van Damme physique. If that's a coke body, I guess coke do a body good. Now, coke is an upper. I guess cocaine could really be like a pre-workout. Seriously, coke really could just be like a pre-workout. His body in his prime was amazing. Little cocaine, little bipolar. Wow. I guess if you eat right and you really do exercise, though, you really can fight the damage that you do to your body. I'm just saying, for him to be on cocaine, that's all I'm gonna say. All right, let's see if there's anything else we can pull up on that.
Jean-Claude is hearing some bad news about the sequel to Bloodsport.
Escándalo.
Racing.
We're gonna scissor.
Van Damme walks up to these.
And y'all think he was going up to them hookers like that? Yeah, is that how he was seduced? That's really why they pressed charges on you, Jean-Claude Van Damme. It's some dance moves. They was not impressed. Maybe in your younger years you got away with that, but now you just a creepy old man. Them hoes wasn't feeling that. I be stroking to the left, stroking to the right. I be stroking, yeah. I be stroking. I be stroking to the left and stroking to the right. Yeah, yeah, and jump. Yeah. I be stroking. I be stroking, yeah. With my Viagra, yeah. That's the Cialis, yeah. I be stroking. Give me 30 minutes, babe. It'll get hard, babe. I be stroking. Oh my God. Anyway, we play too much. Somebody, granddaddy, yeah. And a lot of old men don't understand, like, they get old like that. You look creepy now. Like, go do that for the grannies, but they don't want to mess around with the grannies. They still want the young women. He would clean up at the nursing home. Go to the nursing home. And you know, let me tell you something. I believe Kevin Samuels will be alive to this day if he'd have been stroking an older woman and not that fat nurse. Y'all really believe that? Hold up. Let's go back to the Kevin Samuels thing. Do y'all really believe that girl, that Mexican girl that Kevin Samuels was with, was a nurse, but she didn't know what to do when he went into cardiac arrest? Come on. I'm just saying, it's obvious he was buying cat, but we never really got the story on her. Where did she come from? They said she was fat Mexican. She had some big old thighs. So she was not fit. Maybe feminine, maybe friendly, but she was not fit at all. I don't think he asked her what was her dress size. Yeah, she was an escort. We never heard nothing else. Did she even really get investigated? Come on now. I think she was sent to take him out. She was a nurse. She was a nurse. No, she was a prostitute. But had he been with a older woman, she'd have known. Oh, okay. You stop drinking them Red Bulls. You can't mix Red Bull and Viagra. You can't mix Red Bull and Viagra. I'm gonna say it again. You can't mix Viagra and Red Bull. That older woman would have made sure he chewed a Bayer aspirin every day. She would have sent him to the doctor to get them checkups. That's all I can say. May he rest in peace, but that's all I can say. That was a weird thing. Nothing got out about her neither. Nope. If you notice, them dudes didn't investigate her like that. Now, if she was black, they would have, we would have had her mug shots where she went to elementary school. We would have had all that. But I noticed, even with the red pill dudes, they didn't really, nobody did their due diligence on her. And I remember at one point she was talking about, I'm going to sue all y'all talking about me. I remember saying, I wish you would. Yep, they didn't even drag her with her big old thighs. Nope. Nothing. We seen some pictures, and that was it. You already know. I'm hip, Lucy. I'm hip. A lot of people didn't like it. They didn't. My homie, who's a spiritual dude, said, a witch put a curse on him. I said, what? He said, yes, a witch put a curse on him. He didn't know it. He pissed the wrong person. I'm just saying. And another thing, too. We're going to get into that he had a man in the bed. I remember that. Here's another thing. Spiritually, it seemed like black men who degrade black women, spiritually, they be messed up. Like it, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man, just my observation, it don't really work out for them. Like if you don't like black women, just don't speak on them. I still don't understand speaking on somebody or something that you don't like. But anyway, just don't speak on them. Because it seemed like the wrath, spiritually, be done. These niggas be done. Done. Troya said he had a man in the bed. The crazy thing, too, they all gave him a pass for that. They never really talked about that. Not to bring up the dead. Once again, may he rest in peace. It's no shade, but we just talking. And so, listen, that's another reason why I only let Black women pray for me. I don't even let Black men pray for me. Only Black women. God answer y'all prayers. So, exactly, Storm. Why are you speaking of women if you don't like women? Well, my question is, what if he liked both? What if, I wonder if he had came out, we just talking. If he had came out, I wonder if he would have had the same support and the same following. What y'all think? He was a Kappa. Not that it matters, but he talked about people's dating lives, so people can talk about his. But I wonder, would he have still had the same support if he came out and said he was bisexual? If that's what it was. I don't know what it was. We're just speculating. I would have loved to see what the red pill community reaction would have been. I guess they probably would have said, well, it doesn't matter. That's his life. Probably. Who we talking about? Kevin Samuels. Not from straight men. Oh, see, y'all said no, so he would have lost his following. Okay, fair enough. You know, most of his following would have been more women than men, and he wouldn't hate women as much, so definitely not. I think he still would have been big. And especially on YouTube, because YouTube is pro LGBTQIA2+. So I think that he would have been big. Man, I wouldn't be shocked if Nick Cannon came out the closet. Don't nothing surprise me anymore. Well, one thing I will say about Nick, I see him over there now, like spitting Bible verses or something. Nick don't know what he want to be and what he want to do. That's all I'll say. He would have been dragged by the straight men immediately, but it would have made him more successful. When he first came out, he was talking about Black men before he switched to talking about Black women. Yeah, I was even showing Love Jones that, like, because as a man that does content, even I know there's no money in Black male self-improvement. There's just no money in that field. The money is always the women. The women got the sauce. It's just what it is. Without y'all, we don't have no content to talk about. T-May said no shade, but did you just say the middle part of it? No, that's what it is. Lesbian, gay, bisexual, intersex, LGBT, transgender or transitionee, Q, queer or questioning, I, yeah, intersex or maybe something. Yeah, I is intersex, A is asexual, 2+ two-spirited people. Yeah. He jumped on the hate Black male. He wanted to get that guap. It just happened to be short-lived, but he wanted to get that guap. No, they rather just seeing alone for good. Come on. Hey, you're welcome. I studied in school, so that's how I know. I took a whole semester class on sexuality and the human body, so I know how our body works, how your body works. Like it's wild. And then, like, what you think about the young Scooter situation? If you ain't already spoke on it, I haven't spoke on it. Let me dig into that a little bit more before I do speak on it, though, Tiffany. because I saw the headline when it happened, but I didn't really dig into it. Yeah, gender studies. Listen, just the way like our bodies, I think he did content for about 5 years. Just the way our bodies are, you know, they mirror each other. So the male genitalia, female genitalia is homologous, which just means it's made out of the same material. So penis shaft, vaginal canal, clitoris, head of the penis, testicles, ovaries, vas deferens. I forgot what the tubes are called in the uterus. It's wild. It's very interesting. And even I didn't know like the diagrams they show us of a uterus. You know, you have the female reproductive system. It don't really look like that. And I know, and of course they can't draw it the way it really looks inside the human body. But when you see it inside the human body, that shit all like this shit's all mangled like this. It's all mangled like this. But then you look at it on the diagram and it's so pretty and they, drawn out. But in reality, that's just all like fallopian tubes. Thank you. Fallopian tubes, vas deferens. Thank you. Yeah, it's flattened. Yeah, the human body is wild. The human body is wild. Because we belong together. Yeah, the parts fit. It'd be like, what's going like that? Like it's jumbled. Let me tell you something. Even when I because I used to watch videos of like C-sections and shit. Like the way they just take out and they just cut. You like, and just taking shit out of y'all. And then they get to the part where the baby at and pop that sack and pull the baby out. And, because then they come through the vaginal canal, then they have to force the final bit of liquid out the lungs and the cry. And then they take the baby over there and then they just start stuffing y'all back. They just stuff your intestines back, whatever fucking organs, whatever. Just start just shoving that shit back in. And so I'm like, damn. This shit's wild. It's wild. And God definitely made y'all to do it, because if we had to push babies out, the human race would die. I'm still surprised y'all do that shit. And the thing is, Erica, you don't really know how your body gonna react to childbirth until you there. You don't know. You don't know how your body gonna react to pregnancy until you in it. Some women fly through it like a breeze. Some women they just made to push out kids, and some women struggle. It just depends. I heard that different women have different coochie textures. Is that true? Like how it feels on the inside, how the actual vaginal canal feels. Yes, that's true. Yeah. Every woman don't feel the same. It's a little different depending on the race too, from what I've experienced. But yeah, every woman's is different. It's not, every woman is not the same. That's just the truth. Is it true the meat in your jaw is like a coochie? It's the same material. Bro, you for your cheek and feel like the roof of your mouth, it's the same. It's like, see how you got the ridges in the roof of your mouth? And for your cheek is similar material. It's similar. Yep. Mark, I see your comment. I was doing vaginal research at strip club. I'm just telling y'all, it's similar material. So if you want to know how she feel, no. Let's see. How does it feel to penetrate, y'all? When it's good, it's like it's really hard to explain it. It's like you know, like when you get in a really hot bath, and it's like it's kind of like that. It's kind of like that. Leah TV said, yeah, yep. It's kind of like that. Like, but yep, different races of women are usually a little bit different. Asian women tend to be really, really tight. White women, a lot of times you don't feel nothing, or it's cold. Their bodies tend to feel more cold, versus black women are like hot blooded. Or you go inside them and it's like, oh, this shit's warm. This shit feels good. With white women, it's the opposite. It'd be cold and dry. Yeah, they definitely tend, not all, but yeah. You know, like white women keep lube on them. That's standard. They keep some lube on them. Even if they're squirters, they keep some lube on them. Black women, not so much. Not so much. Cold, yeah. Yeah, they feel a little different. Even their mouth, even like kissing them and like their mouth feels different. They're different. That's all I can say. Like we're humans, but we are different for sure. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, but it's true. Joel said, I never use lube. I know you're probably melanated. So you have that naturally. Ain't no lipstick. Nah, even the inside of their mouth, it does feel different. That's okay. It just we're different. So even like, damn. I mean, I guess we can really talk and get into it. So even like if you talk to a white woman that mess with black dudes and white dudes or whatever, like we feel different to them. The skin feels different. It smells different to them. They smell a little different to us. You know, our body hair tends to be rougher than theirs. It's just different. We're different. Cold though, yeah. Some of them, yeah. Some like ice cold. Like wow. We all have differences. I'm just saying. Now white coochie gets mechanical, you know. The dad said that's like eat cold food. It's just different. It's different. Like a cool breeze or dipping in Antarctica. Some are like Antarctica, but most more like a cool breeze. More like a cool breeze. Like a, you know, like in the fall where it's like, it's brisk. You know, like let me put on my Timbs. Let me definitely make sure I put on a jacket before I go outside like that. Yeah. Highly protected. That's a good example. That's a good example. It's a good example. Y'all gonna run with this. Storm said, why coochie feel like it's just because they tend to be cold-blooded. That's all. We tend to be hot-blooded. Key B said, wow, that's crazy. Oh man. Y'all getting a kick out of that. See, this is shit other people ain't gonna tell y'all. But then again, I also y'all know I'm very descriptive, so not y'all saying reptilians. Listen, I can't say all that. I'm not gonna say all that on camera, but you take from that what you will. It's just different. We just different. I'm Spanish. We got bomb boxes. I can't disagree. Well, I guess they would be technically indigenous women. They tend to be, they tend to be wet. They stay wet. Like Mexican, or Hispanic, damn, I ain't trying to say no racist. But you get my point? Or like, I'm gonna give you a good example. If you when you see them pure-blooded women from like Ecuador or Chile, you know, and they like 4'11", and you see like they got like, yeah, they do. You mean Latino? Yeah, but like Latino, like brown Latino. But no, I'm sorry to tell. I'm just saying. Caribbean. I don't think I've ever been with a Caribbean girl. I know I'm indigenous to this land too. I know. But you know what I mean. I don't think I've ever been with her. I don't know. I just feel like they would be definitely, like, they coochie would be spiritual. Like spiritual. Have you ever been with an East African before? No, in college though, East African women were definitely attracted to me. Those are really the girls throughout my life that were attracted to me were East African women. Yeah. I remember it was one in Arizona. She really liked me. I wasn't picking up the hint though. I understand women like I do now. I wasn't picking up what I was putting down, what she was putting down, but she was also Muslim, so I don't think she could have took me home to meet her family. Like, I don't know. Yeah, like when it comes to like the Ethiopian girls, Eritrean, Somalia, I don't know if they're allowed to bring like Black American dude home. I don't know. But I'm not Muslim either. So I don't know how that would have worked. Okay, yeah. Somalian, Ethiopian. Okay, yeah. They can't. Do they father let them bring a West African looking black dude home? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you're Liberian. Yeah, Jimmy, yeah, you're Liberian. That's what I thought. The Ethiopians try to claim me because of my forehead, and I never know if it's shade. No, it's not shade. They're very prideful of their foreheads. People over here make them feel bad about that, but actually having a larger forehead is a sign of beauty. A lot of models have larger foreheads. It's very high fashion, actually. Having a small forehead like I do, that's not high fashion. It's why my face kind of looks off too. Like I ain't brushed my damn head, but see, I have like that, like 3, and when it grows down, it's really like 2. But if I had like at least 4, because you're supposed to have a 4 head, it will balance the lower part of my face. So don't be ashamed of your big forehead. That's actually beauty. Yeah, it's true, and I'm not making that up. It's true. That's chic. That's very much like high fashion. If photograph larger foreheads photograph well is better as well, but you don't know that unless you do photography. If you think I'm lying, talk to a model. They'll tell you. Miss K said my friend from Ghana told me I look like I could be Ethiopian because of my neck. Okay, you must have a longer neck and your forehead. Yeah. Once again, having neck. That's beauty. I'm crying. I never looked at it like that. Oh, well, that's what it is, boo. But over here, they're gonna tell you make sure you have a bang, make sure you you always see the girls with the swoop. Like, now let that shit shine. 5-head Tyra, yeah. So when Tyra was actually when she first was going to different agencies, a lot of times she was actually being turned down because they felt like she looked very commercial and not high fat. She is actually very commercial looking, but she really got where she got because of the eyes and the forehead. But really the forehead. And she'll tell you that. Because if she had a smaller forehead, she would have just looked like any other girl. Okay. Sorry, that's what Natalie got for thinking she is better than anyone else. And she treated her best friend Jayla bad. Well, yeah, I did hear that. Let's see. Yeah, Tyra's had a lot of work done. Like, hold up. Okay, I'm gonna take that down. Okay, Tyra Banks in high school. Like, that made her stand out. Original nose too. Boy, them old pictures be telling on you, don't it? Look at that original nose. Now, why Tyra go and chop and screw her nose like that? Even that picture here. Original face. Now, today, not so much. That must have been her and her mama back in the day. 16 years old in NYC. You know what's crazy though, too? Like, now we just talking. We just talking now. We just talking. What's also crazy too is like the New York girls and the West and the LA girls. Y'all grew up so fast. I feel like y'all mamas just let y'all explore. I feel like. I could be wrong, but I feel like if you survive New York City or if you survive LA, you can make it anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's 16 right here. And she's not from New York and just out there just doing her thing. You know? I'm so envious of that. Y'all got to just like be wild and feral from like a young age. Crazy. But if you from a small town, oh my God, they would never let you. Oh my God. Okay, so then boom, these are the early modeling days. Very pretty. Very pretty. Yeah, the girls don't even give it up like that no more. Do we even have supermodels now? These new models now are trash. Now that's my favorite look on Tyra right there. That to me, like, Joyo said these men are not that picky. Leave y'all faces and bodies alone. We really don't be. I feel like a lot of women get tricked into. Yeah, she did have a nose job at that point. Maybe actually two. But that hair color on her is just, I don't know what that is, but that shit's fire. I feel like a lot of women get tricked into doing shit to their bodies by gay men, not straight men. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I know that, like, is that ginger? It's like she was meant to have that hair color. It's weird. That shit look like that's really coming out her scalp, like naturally. But you know what I mean? I feel like a lot of times women be feeling insecure about shit, but it be gay men that make them feel like that. But maybe I'm wrong. That's her color theory? What that mean? What that mean? School me, Alexis. What that mean? Y'all know I don't see colors that way. I can't, like, okay, you got to break that down for me. NYC suburb was a token that PAV train was $1. I'm so envious of people that grew up in New York City or LA. Different color seasons depending on your skin tone. Okay. It goes well with her undertone. Okay, you breaking it down for me. Talk to me like I'm a fifth grader. The color wheel for your hair versus your undertone. So Tyra's color is a warm autumn. Oh. Wait, I'm gonna look up a color wheel. Wait a minute. Color wheel for hair and skin tone on Black people. I want to know what's mine then. I mean, I have black hair, obviously, but what? Okay, so she's a warm autumn. I advise everyone to look up their color theory. You just, I never knew what that was, so you schooling me. Plus, red hair goes with greenish eyes. Okay, that does make sense. Okay. Matching to your undertone. Oh, okay. Even that picture's beautiful right there. That picture's fire right there. I can't believe Vivica really messed herself up. I have heard warm autumn and Naomi is a cool winter. Okay, you see how lighter hair makes her pop more than darker hair. That's what fine. Oh, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Okay, that's just a bad wig, but got it. Understand your skin's undertone, warm or cool, and how it interacts with hair color using color theory principles to create harmonious or contrasting looks. Okay. You can do the same with clothing. Damn, I have to figure out what I am then. Okay. When I go to Japan, I would get a color analysis done. Okay, let's pull up Vivica Fox. Yep, that's where they do it. Okay, so this is probably what, high school? This is probably high school, I'm assuming. Damn, did she bleach too? Yo, don't tell me Vivica was bleaching out here. Oh, man. She was never that, wow. Damn. Okay, let's look at. Okay, so she had a nose job early on, but I feel like she had more than one. And okay, she has contacts in, I can see that. It looks like she had a bad facelift. Y'all tell me if I'm tripping. When I look at Vivica's face, I feel like Vivica had a bad facelift, and then she tried to like fix it with another facelift. And then she's also picked up weight. And then she's also in her 60s. Oh, you think it's Botox? That shit look crazy though. I'm just like, why did she? Like, who told her to do that? It's not giving facelift, it's giving too much Botox. Okay, Botox and fillers. That's what would scare me about fillers. Like, it migrates. And then you know how they say, like, oh, it dissolves, and then they came out later and said, oh, well, it doesn't actually ever dissolve. Like, I don't know. Okay, this was the one right here. Where does a filler go? It moves, it migrates, and sometimes it lumps up. That's the thing. Like sometimes, like filler, just like it clumps and lumps. That would like scare me. If you know what I mean, like Botox and fillers. Yep, stretch the skin. Then you need more. Yeah, then you gotta like keep do. Then you gotta keep doing it. It expands. Yup. What's the word? Hydra something where it picks up water and expands. So if you drink a lot, your face really gonna be swollen. If you like, right? She like, I mean, it's weight gain too, but she's obviously like, she's done other stuff. Like even this right here. Not hydroplane. It's a word for it when something like attracts water or soaks up water. Who said Vivica Fox was like T.S. Madison? Y'all wrong for that. Damn, look what Megan Fox did. That's a whole nother face. I think hydrophilic. Maybe I'm thinking that. Maybe. This is a whole new face. Yo, these people just like, they literally do head transplants. Now she look hot either way, but that's a whole nother face. It is something that they're doing where they pull up their cheeks and their eyes like the Claremont twins. Oh, it's something, it's a new kind of facelift. Oh. Okay. Okay. Y'all said do Stacey Dash before and after. Okay, guess we can start here. She's lighter as well. Yeah, she's lighter. She's lighter as well. Did something to her nose too. When you get a nose job, does your nose collapse? Why are they nose collapsing? Or is that the cocaine? Yeah, she had that nose done for sure. She lost some melanin lighter in the nose. That could be the light in bleach. No, go earlier when she did that movie with Richard Pryor. Yeah, she didn't have a large nose, but you know. Okay, Stacy Dash Richard Pryor movie. Oh wow. Wow. She was pretty though. Like she's very brown. How did she get so light? Oh, her ex broke her nose. Oh wow. Okay. It's a Lil' Kim type of situation. Got it. But the bleach though, like she looks very brown. Don't tell Chili she brown. Listen. Yeah, like I mean, beautiful, but I've never seen her look so ethnic. Huh. And then this is her today. I feel like they all lighten up with age. Me too. And I'm just like, what's celebrities be getting that laser therapy done? You can do that where you laser off the top layer of your skin. You can do that. That is true. That is true. Yeah, she definitely looks like Katie Couric right there. She sure does. Okay. All right. Who else? We looking up anybody else plastic surgery? And we're gonna look up Drake. You know, Bad Bunny has some good plastic surgery too. Yeah, Bad Bunny has some good work done. Before and after. Listen, that's a new face. That's a new face. Yeah, that's what Bad Bunny used to look like. He said he invested in himself. Okay, I'm finna invest in myself too. Tell us what you did, Benito. I mean, I see weight loss as well. I see that. But the nose is different. I feel like the chin is a little different too. Telling you, head transplant. It's a whole new head. Okay, compare that to now. Who said Gucci, man? Who said SZA? Nene Leakes. Oh no, Nene Leakes is fun to do. Wait a minute. Now Nene Leakes before and after plastic surgery. She's just fun to do. This one right here always gets me. Hold up. Do y'all see that? No, y'all don't. This one always gets me. When it it's like, damn, how many faces has she had? And she's had a couple more faces since then, too. Now, I don't know about y'all. Hey, thank you, Grandma Joy, sipping on sweet tea. Appreciate that. I don't know about y'all, but to me, that second Nene was like peak Nene. That second face was fire. Yeah, that ain't even her most recent. That's not all the face. It's not. She looks good right now. Now she looks like a mix of like Portia and Young Miami. The purple and then that next one over was like when she was like really at her best. That third one, it started to. That fourth one, she was looking crazy. And another thing too with the skin. Y'all not telling me I'm crazy. These people are bleaching. Yeah, we are missing about 3 more faces. That's true. Okay, now here's a better one. Like, really? This is a head transplant, yo. Like I don't know how it would be if I looked at it. I mean, I guess I would be happy for what I paid for, but good Lord. Nah, she looks good now, though. She does. But for a while there, it was looking crazy. I think they go too far, then they be having to fix that shit. Like, even right here. She look like Tamar right here to me. Yeah, right here it was looking crazy. That was. There go Portia. There go Portia. Who next? Y'all said SZA. Okay, let me look up SZA. Damn. Yo, this is crazy. Styles said these celebrities dead and gone. These are clones. Some of them I do feel like they're clones. Wow. She looks pretty though, but it's just it's a whole nother person. They be doing her wrong with this one right here. They be doing her wrong with that one though. Damn, they be dragging the shit out of her. I still don't think the old face was bad though. She just looked normal. All she really needed was some new teeth. That's it. We ain't even gonna go here. We ain't even gonna go here. Money long. Okay. Let's see. Ain't her name Priscilla? Oh wow. Oh my God. We can look up Nikki next. Damn. And I guess because when Money Long was Priscilla Renee, she wasn't as famous. We forget how she looked. Wow. But she's also a couple shades lighter. She has lupus too. Okay. Okay. You know what? In her first picture, she kind of looks like Lovely T almost. A little bit. And Lovely T's pretty. How did she get rid of the chin? Oh, they shaved it down. They shaved it down. They can shave down your jaw, all that. Okay, I mean, still not bad in the old picture. So basically, these people really don't be unattractive. They just go from regular looking to like different. All right, Claremont twins. Claremont twins before and after. Okay, now this one is crazy. That transformation is crazy. That transformation is crazy. Damn. Wow. Like this was them on the Bad Girls Club versus now. But see, the old faces was cool though. The old faces was cool. Why they do that? Nah, they don't look better to me either. They permanently look like whores. No shade. It's like I almost feel like the whore look. I guess that's what all these girls are doing. Like, I guess they all want to look like permanent sex dolls. I guess sex doll is a better word than whore, but I guess that's the look they're going for. I'm like, nah, the old faces was way better. Wow. Yeah, they win. For the biggest transformation, they win. It is. My granny said they all look like hookers. They all look like hookers or strippers. It's true. Like the face, the hair, the body, the outfit. It's like a bad bitch starter kit. Like the BBL, the titties, the head transplant, the hair, the Fashion Nova jumpsuit. No shade to Fashion Nova. Do they have an OF? Oh, you know they got an OF. They literally used to sell sex. Like, you know they got an OF. Imagine what they would look like at 75. I can't even imagine. I guess by then they'll be old and they won't care no more. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all too. I don't think a lot of these girls are gonna make it to, like, with all this shit they've done to their bodies. I don't think I'm not speaking nothing on them, but I just don't think a lot of these girls, especially if you don't have the money to take that shit out when you get old, I don't think a lot of them gonna make it to 75. Or they gonna have all kinds of like complications. Like, even with Wendy Williams, I think the dementia that she's experiencing is those titties that need to come out her chest. Wow. Okay. Yeah, they gonna have. That's what I'm saying. And they do all the work, and they don't even be like 25. And you be looking at them like, you ain't even got your grown woman weight yet. You ain't even got your grown woman weight yet, and you already do, man. I'm gonna tell you who else gonna look crazy. It's no shade. Erica Banks. Erica Banks gonna look crazy too with all them BBLs. It's done. Silicone can travel and give you endometriosis. Good point. That's why Lotto looks so old. Facts. Oh, y'all said do Nicki next. Okay, let's do Nicki. Nicki Minaj before and after. Okay, she was famous in both of those. Okay, that's a good one right there. But see, to me, Nicki is naturally pretty, though. Like, Nicki's naturally pretty to me. I don't think Nicki touched her face either. I just think I think that nose is contoured, but I don't think she touched her face. Yeah, she got that same pointy nose here. Okay, here's another one. All right, so that's high school. See what I'm saying? She got breast implants for sure. And that butt. Yeah, but Nikki's naturally pretty. Let me see before and after, but this is where she messed up though. Yep, 2008, but nothing was wrong with it. Look at 2009. She always had face but no body. I think, see, I mean, I guess I get it because black men tend to really like big asses, but I don't think anything was wrong with her natural body. You see what I'm saying? Like some girls are slim and meant to be slim. They're not meant to be thick. Yeah, that upper left photo, that's not actually Nikki. It's not actually Nikki. Yeah, she was good. So, like, everybody ain't meant to be thick or curvaceous. Yeah, like all that. Yeah, nah. I think she had some of that shit taken out too. Yeah, I think she had some of that stuff taken out as well. Trying to see. I think that's who else we doing? Are Nikki and Shaka Khan related? I don't think so, but they do. They definitely favor though. Say Lotto. How old is Lotto? Surgery. Okay, so let's do. Okay, Young Lotto. Yeah, okay, that's an old one of her face. Interesting. Okay, yeah, her body now looks a mess though. Like if you didn't know who that was, you would think, how old would you think Lotto was? Look at her thighs. Look at her. She must don't eat right or something. Cause like, look at them thighs look like she's had a couple kids. I would think she was 35 plus. I would too. Yep. I would think she was too. Her knees even look old. They do. She got white lady knees. Yeah, actually, she do. She definitely got white lady knees. Her knees are not even dark. You know how like we tend to be more melanated around like our knees and our elbows and stuff? No shade, but she do got white lady knees. I bet her mama looked like that. I bet she looked like her mama. How y'all know she don't work out? I don't see no muscle tone in them legs. Her mother is white. Oh well. Drea do got the best. You're right. Drea and Bernice. Drea, Michelle. Plastic surgery. Love my kids said anytime you have to replace your driver's license for your new blowfish face replacement, instead of a face enhancement, they go to the surgeon more than routine car maintenance. I'm done. I'm done. Bernice won't tell people who her doctor was. That's because she didn't go to a doctor. Those are butt shots. That's why. Listen, Nick. Drea's body is fire. Yeah, no, she's fire. Pretty. Yep. Yep. Bernice and Dre admitted that the BBL was illegal. Yeah, their first one. Yeah. Let's see. Bernice Virgo's plastic surgery. Damn, they got her before and after too. They went and got her damn high school. This is like high school picture or something right here. We not body shaming. We just looking at before and afters. But all that put aside, she's very pretty. Whew. All right, so I'm gonna call it a day on this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share if you care, and I will catch you guys later.